Howdy, Possum Patty and little Titi here. And today is going to be Wood Burning Wednesday. Now, this won't be a regular thing, but I have this wood flower shape that I got at the Dollar Tree. And oh my gosh, months and months and months ago, I hauled this wood burning set. And this is all Heather C's fault. So if you want to blame her, go over to Crafter's Alley by Heather C and yell at her because she did this awesome wood burning project where she made a journal out of this. Yes, and I'm like, perfect for spring, right? Yes. So I'm gonna try and burn a design onto this piece of wood. Never done it before, okay? Always fun to try something new, right? And then paint it in and then make a journal cover. It's kind of big, but you know, I can make the cover big and I can make a smaller journal on the inside. That might work. I'll have to come up with an idea for that. And it has a hole in it. I could put the hole at the top, or I could put the hole on the side and make a little dangle hanging down like that, right? Oh, there's so many things I can do, but first, I need to do some practicing with the wood burning tool and then work on this and see how it comes out. You know, I'm always interested in making different kinds of, you know, journal covers. If you look at my journal shelf over there, I did use the gingerbread house shape to make a Christmas journal the year before last. So this is a new Dollar Tree wood piece journal cover idea. Come on along. Well, I also hauled this Creatology wood frame collage set. Now this is a summer kids craft, so I probably got it on clearance like in the fall. And it came with this little wooden frame, and I thought, well, wouldn't this be so sweet to put on here and make this like a real three-dimensional item? Like I can paint this like a flower and this would be like the center of the flower. But then I changed my mind. I wanted to do a little bit more wood burning on here than I originally thought. So I think I'll save this for another one. I could do another journal like this some point in the future. They do still sell these at the Dollar Tree, I believe. I saw them there this year. I've had those since last year. So I'm going to put this away because that idea is not working out for me today. And that is okay. I'm just going to noisily pack that up. And that's the instructions. So we'll just put those back in the box. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is clear a space. Take the plastic mat off because that probably will not work well with wood burning. Put something here, my camera will go crazy. So I think the first thing you're supposed to do is lightly sand the surface. It says lightly sand, but don't make it too smooth. Well, this product seems to be pretty well smooth when you get it. Just a sticky spot where, you know, the little price tag thing was. Okay, I'm going to brush this off, open up the wood burner set, heat it up, and I did have a, where is it? A little piece of wood to test things out on. Okay, now I gotta go find that. This wood burning tool is Creative Wood Burner. I believe I got this with a gift card from Walmart last year to try out this product, and I haven't done it yet. So I'm going to plug it in. It does have an on-off switch, and it comes with different points. The points are threaded, so like a screw, they come on and off. And I just got this little cup so I don't lose them. This one is like at an angle, and this one is a rounded, said it's good for dots. This one is supposed to be a shading tool. And then you have a fine point like that. I'm going to put the fine point on because I'm going to start fine. If I want to go bold, I can do that later. It suggests that you use pliers to tighten these up and to take them off. I have taped the stand to the table, which it suggests to do so it doesn't move around. It's got this nice little lip in here where you can put that on the holder and it doesn't slide off. This is my practice piece. It seems like it is the same kind of wood as this. This is also from the Dollar Tree, I believe. So I'm going to give that a few minutes to warm up, and then I'm just going to see how it burns on this particular kind of wood. While the heating tool is heating up, I started sketching some flowers and insects onto the wood. But I'm eager to try this. I gotta get TT out of the way because I don't want her to get burnt. Maybe I should zoom in. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in. Hang on to your hats. Yoop. There, right there. Now you stay away from that heat tool, TT. Okay, now you're supposed to practice to see how much pressure. Okay, it's not doing anything. Oh, I have it on off. Okay, it's on. I thought it was on off when I turned it on, but apparently it was on and I turned it off. So I will go back to sketching some more vines and flowers. Now I have an idea. This one has a large center because Mr. Possum cut me these little tiny cookies out of a wood branch. And I'm going to make some of this a little bit 3D because I was liking the 3D idea with that other flower, but that was just too big. So I'm probably going to have at least 3 of these little tiny wood cookie centers. So I'm going to go ahead and do some more sketching. I'll do it off camera because it's kind of hard to see. Anyway, well, now I can smell the heat tool is on, and it's also changed color there. Never touched the tip, and this one has a little bit of a heat shield there. And okay, here goes my first burn. Wow. Woo! Okay, that goes, burns very quickly. And I don't want a big, dark, solid line. I just want sort of a thin, sketchy line, like that. I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. Because I am going to paint it. Well, not this. This is just my practice. Let's try on the side here. That works. You don't have to follow the lines exactly. I want it to look more like a sketch than like a solid wood burn. So these will be the outlines that I paint in. And then we have a stem. Okay, well that does look like a sketch, doesn't it? Okay, this is going to be interesting. Now, I made way too complicated a design for my first, and let me zoom out again, for my first go-round. I just covered the board in flowers and leaves and stems and little insects. And I think I can do it if I take my time. I don't like the way the lights reflect on the table, but it's going to have to be for now because I want to put the plastic mat here. Okay, I'm just going to start at the top and then sort of work my way to the bottom. And this is a little bumblebee. Got a dark head, so should I burn in that whole area? And then some wings. Okay, smells like I'm toasting marshmallows now. That's Titi. I don't know why she's crying. No, you leave that stuff alone. I don't want her anywhere near where I'm wood burning. So this is a bumblebee. Then I will paint in the details after. Am I in frame? Yeah, should I zoom in a little more? Okay. See? Okay, now I'm going to move this up a little bit. And I'm going to do this cone flower. And I'm just going to pretend like I'm sketching. I'm not even going to think about the fact that this is a wood burner, besides that it is hot and I need to be very careful. And I'm going to go over my lines. If you stay just a second in one place, you do get that dot. You got to keep moving. My grandfather had a table saw, and I used to hang out when he was working on projects. And you start running that wood through the table saw, and after a while you get this like slight smell of burning wood. Okay, this is a ladybug, so I'm making dots. Oops. Pressure, pressure, pressure is important. I'm learning that. Okay, this feels like it's getting a little hot. Now I'm working on like a daisy shape. I haven't gone exactly over the lines I had on there, but that's okay. Do I want to put little seeds in the middle? Sure, why not? Well, this is an experience. Let me tell you something different. Okay, this is going to be a big cookie in the middle, so I don't have to worry about the middle. I'm just going to kind of make like a sketchy line. And this flower has heart-shaped petals. Okay, I can see that going in one direction, probably against the grain, gives you a bumpier line. And going with the grain of the wood is giving you a smoother line. And then you get stuck in a little piece there, you get a black dot. All that's going to look really good once I get the paint on here. So in this video, I probably will just work on the wood burning, and I put a little flower here just to kind of fill in. I put a little flower over here. Okay, so far so good. I don't know if I should do the big things first or the little things first. But I do model myself after Pablo Picasso. He tried all different forms of art. And his motto was, and you probably heard me say this before if you're a Possum peep and been hanging around for a while, I am constantly doing that which I do not know how to do in order to learn how to do it. Oh, what was I doing the other day? I was carving, making a stamp. Carving rubber blocks to make a stamp. Having fun with that. And today I am making flowers. Okay, this is a big one over here. Can't put your hands too close to that heat shield though. Wow. Oh no, Titi, you can't come down here while I'm working with this. No. She's gonna get mad at me now. No, no. Oh. Get down, get away. Get away from the cord, TT. I'll have to hold the cord so she doesn't pull on it. So the whole point of wood burning in this particular design is not that it's going to be a wood burning image per se. It is just going to be like part of the painting. So it's like you're sketching with a magic marker and then you want to paint it in. If you want any lines darker, just go back over it. Okay, I put a little butterfly here. He's getting kind of close to that petal. I'm going to move him back a little bit. Where the wood is indented, it leaves a little bump like that. Am I in frame? I'm getting out of frame. Oops. There's sure to be lots of oopsies. But I'm just sketching like I had a marker in my hand. And the variations are natural in the wood. That is not my doing. Put a little flower here. Put a little flower here. I'm going to do the stems, I think, last. That's a leaf. If you didn't notice, that's a leaf. Although I might do this heart in the middle. Am I centered? Come down a little bit. Where's TT? Keep my eye on the cat. Now this vine, I'm putting in the shape of a heart. No, TT, no. No. I shut the camera off for a second there because it does an automatic shut off, so I gave it a break for a second, and I'm just working here my way down, doing a little bumblebee now, a little fat bumblebee. Again, I'm not even trying to think about the fact that this is a wood burning tool. I'm thinking that it's like a funky magic marker that leaves these big dots if I hold it in one place. Well, markers will do that too, right? If you hold a marker in one place too long, you know, the marker might sort of like bleed out onto the paper and leave like a little puddle. You do get a little smell from the wood, so if you are sensitive to that, you should probably make sure you have good ventilation. Oops. Making a spiral of seeds in the center of this. Since I'm doing this with such a light hand, I'm not getting a terrible lot of smoke. And that probably depends on what kind of wood you're using. Or to be sure to use wood that's not treated in a way that you're going to get toxic fumes off of what you're doing. This video is definitely not for children. This is not a kid's toy. This is a real wood burner. Although I think they used to do stuff like this in the Scouts, right? Back before the Scouts, back before people sued everybody for everything, Scouts would use knives and whittle things out of wood and make things with using tools, including wood burners. Back in the day when boys were allowed to do certain things but not girls, or girls were not invited to do certain things. I know it looked pretty complicated, but once I get color on there, I think that'll be more understandable. Okay, I'm doing a little ladybug. If you hold it down, you could feel more heat rising up to your hand. But if you hold it to the side and allow the heat to go escape, that seems to be a better tactic. See, instead of doing that where the heat's coming right up on your hand, I'm just doing it from the side. Maybe you don't get as good a line, but I'm just going for sketchy anyway. I am a real monkey see, monkey do. Yes, I am. I see somebody do something. I'm like, oh man, that looks like fun. I want to try that. I've got one little flower left down in the corner. This looks like a daisy. Put some seeds in the middle. I tried to make these petals thinner. Oh, this must be a smooth section of wood. Those petals came out pretty nice. Or maybe I'm just getting better. I don't know. All I can say is I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I can't wait to paint this in. But that's going to be in the next video. I'm going to erase those pencil lines as best I could with a very soft eraser. And then I am going to use probably some acrylics to paint this in. And TT will be happy when I'm done here because I'm pushing her away. Wow, that looks like a garden. Okay, I'm going to hit the off button, put that on the rack, and let that completely cool down. And just to be sure, I'm reaching down and unplugging it because I think that's it. I think that is totally it. There's my bee and my ladybug, and I got little flowers, and I got a butterfly and another bee and another ladybug, and this one reminds me of a sunflower and a daisy and a couple of coneflowers or black-eyed Susans, and these. Oh, I was going to put a piece of wood there. But you know what? I could burn the seeds on that wood if I want to, or I could just put 2 pieces on. But I wanted 3 because 3 is the magic number. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I won't even use those. I don't know. Or maybe I'll put 1. Or maybe I'll put 2. Yeah, I don't like it because they're, you know, they're like opposite each other. That would make me crazy. Okay, well, anyway, thanks for coming along today while I tried out my not so new, but was still in the package wood burner tool that I bought sometime last year with a Walmart gift card. And yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm loving it. And I can't wait to paint it in. So I hope you come back and see how this turns out. And of course, then somehow I have to turn this into a journal. So that's going to be another part of the journey. Thanks for coming along today. Bye-bye.